Fine booty drop.
There we go. Alright. So, let's just go ahead and close this guy out. So, hey everybody, Bob here. Welcome back to another rendition of Anime Underground. So, first of all, yes, I know, it's another week of having not moved out yet and still kind of being stuck in transition of not having good internet. You know, it's, what can you really do? So, probably another week of still not having good internet, of not being able to upload videos, so, you know. We're working with it. So that actually, truth be told, like this right here is a good opportunity for me to actually start podcasting again because, oof, there's been a lot of shit happening and this actually gives me a good opportunity to go ahead and do stuff again. So, you know, not a big deal. I like how having Windows Explorer open actually allows me to illuminate my face pretty well. Go figure. I would use the overhead light, but I just do not like using it. So I guess a quick update on the whole moving fiasco. Let me just actually go ahead and show some of the damages behind me. Yeah, there's a TV packed and some other stuff. Yeah, that will eventually be fully sorted out. So, you know, for the time being, we're making progress. I'd say I'm finishing up files this week, so probably pretty soon we'll be able to keep going with stuff. But luckily, in the meantime, I have. The good thing is, when I get back, there's no shortage of content whatsoever. Like, to go ahead and give a quick spoiler as opposed to what I have stored up. I mean, look at this. So, this kind of stuff that I'm personally working on, this is my hard drive, by the way. This is where I drop, like, all my exports when I go to post on YouTube. So, I got the finale for Fire Emblem. I have some more Naruto Storm to post at some point. I have a little, so, like, what was this again? I don't remember what the hell this was. This was the end of one recording for the whole Shikamaru arc. And then somewhere in the back end, I have recorded all the way up to the Sasuke and Deidara fight. That's how far ahead I am. So there's no shortage of that. There's also One Piece Grand Adventure to get around to posting again later on when I'm fully caught up with that. So, you know, there is content to be sure. It's just a matter of if I can post it. That's the crux here, I guess you could go ahead and say. So, where's OBS? Oh yeah, OBS is over here, duh. So yeah, give me another little while before we can go ahead and continue posting stuff, so hang in there. Although, I don't mind doing this podcast. This is a good refresher. This allows me to also keep my mind going when I'm between assignments for finals and keep my voice active for recording purposes. So yeah, good stuff. Alright, so today's podcast, boy, holy shit, a lot of things just dropped all of a sudden. So before we get too into this, there's at least one thing I do. So actually there's a couple things I want to show. Hello, someone posted in my fighting game chat. I'll go check that there. Oh, okay. Oh, second 5 back at the 8. Nice, cool. So I recently, there's one thing I want to say really fast because this weekend was pretty much a national holiday in the United States. Jesus Christ. The release of Avengers Endgame. So, there's a thing I want to share with you guys. This is, okay, first of all, let's get the face cam back up. So, oh, it's a Windows Explorer so you can see me. Hi. So, first of all, this isn't a spoiler. Second of all, I am barely getting any context for what's happening in the scene. But I am going to share a thing that I find very interesting, and I shared this with Taylor, and she also found it kind of funny. So, how many of you guys are familiar with Berserk? So, first of all, know there's no Berserk motifs or stuff in there, although you could probably argue that maybe. So, there's a scene that happens. I'm not going to say who's in it, the context as to how it leads up, but I am going to say there is a part in the movie that takes heavy influence in terms of its landscape from... Why am I 200%? Fucking hell. From Berserk. This scene in particular, you probably know what the scene is. This is a scene with Griffith activating the Beyblade and the eclipse starts. And this is pretty much where Berserk arguably begins. You know, because it's the whole Berserk part. So, again, no context. I'm just going to say, for those who have watched Endgame, with this, okay, man, not the people in the background, and this, and the context, I think the Russo brothers might have taken a scene directly from Berserk, namely this one, and dropped it in there. Now, hold up a second. So, for those who haven't seen Avengers Endgame, first of all, if you don't follow Avengers, I respect that, because there are a lot of movies out there to keep track of. I don't talk about Marvel really on my channel because it's something that even I barely keep up with sometimes, even though I have watched all the movies except for like maybe 2. But I just feel like this is a really interesting thing I just wanted to talk about because Bob's a pretty avid Berserk fan these days, even though I don't read the manga yet. I will. I just haven't had a chance yet because Naruto manga, go figure. So I just want to mention that really fast. That is how we're opening with a not spoiler for Avengers. I just wanted to share that because I find it to be very, very interesting. So, moving on to the next thing, I guess. This is slightly more upbeat. Let me get my monitor back up. This is something slightly happier than Berserk, just slightly. So this is the thing. So, oh boy, this is a series I'll probably have to get to at some point. Actually, I will, considering the legacy it has. So, Super Robot Wars. The recent installment came out, Super Robot Wars T, and lo and behold, this article that Bailey posted in Discord actually has me very interested. So, Super Robot Wars director Takanobu Terada revealed that Super Robot Wars T's Asian versions are selling very well, even more than the Japanese version. Now, again, I want to reiterate for the fact that, I just want to point out the fact that Asian territories does not mean a Japanese audience, because it does sell to like the Philippines and China and that stuff. Now, the important thing about the Philippines version is that is pretty much an English translation, and since the PS4s are generally region free, you can just import it from either Philippines or Malaysia. I might be getting those two mixed up, but you can just import it and it'll work perfectly well on your PS4. Go figure. And it just so happens, I know quite a few people in the States who have imported it. So, yeah, how about that? Now, there's this age-old meme, justifiably so, excuse me, indigestion, go figure, about how the West, well, okay. Do I have the picture saved? I'm going to go see if I can't dig the picture up. I'm going to do over here, of course, because I don't want you guys to see my anime titties, because otherwise this will just immediately be demonetized. But I don't see money from YouTube anyways, so it doesn't matter too much. I just do it for, let's see. No? It is not on my hard drive. That is surprising. Okay, hold up a sec. This is an easy fix. So this is an age-old thing that Namco Bandai has said because they're incredibly fucking lazy. They claim that the West doesn't buy Gundam. Here it is. This is what I was meaning to pull up. So the fuckers over at Namco Bandai believe that us Americans do not buy Gundam. So assuming you guys can see this, because again I'm running off my shit Wi-Fi. Poor international business strategy. The West doesn't buy Gundam. All right, let me share a thing with you guys. So I'm not gonna claim to be a Gundam expert at all. I'm not. I'm still fairly fresh into like the whole Gundam universe. But a couple things called Gundam Seed and Gundam Wing happened that were kind of really big on Toonami and kind of really did well overseas. So yeah, despite what people say about Gundam Wing with it being a questionable series, it still did well. That is important. That is very important, as well as the old 0079 series doing really well as on top of that. So yeah, no. Turns out, yeah, Namco is kind of fucking wrong. Us Gaijin Bakas in the West do indeed buy the giant mech boys. So, I mean, yeah, that should probably make Namco reconsider their business strategy. I mean, also, let me just say that you don't need to fucking dub every single Gundam game that comes out. Like, I'm just straight up. You can just release it on digitally and just do a rough translation for menus and shit, and we'll fucking buy it. We'll fucking buy it. Give us a story, and I'll fucking let's play Gundam games. Hell yeah, let's go, dude. Absolutely. So I felt like this was a happy thing I wanted to share with you guys. Actually, this is DualShocker, so DualShockers is moderately reputable. I would say, again, bad Wi-Fi, so it's gonna take a minute. But yeah, no, I just feel like this is a really big thing that people should be aware of. That fact that, hey, yeah, no, America, they'll buy Gundam. That turns out, yeah, this series is not fucking dead. I mean, you look at things such as Zero, no, fuck. What was it? No. What was it called? Darling in the Franxx. Darling in the Franxx. Recently we had SSS like Gridman. There's also what's it called, Ultraman. That the Ultraman like type of series, like the Japanese fuck. I'm gonna make myself sound like an idiot for trying to describe this if I'm bad at it, but there's a word for it. No. Shit. Okay, that series of like shows like that genre, Sentai? I think it was Sentai. It might have been Sentai. Like the robot boys that coalesce to form like Voltron and shit. That stuff has been growing exponentially in the West too. So there is that. So I mean, yeah, no, there is proof that there is money to be had in this bitch. Yep. So yeah, you guys want to get into some weep shit? I mean, if you're a super casual person and you want a reason to get into this, Cowboy Bebop is in here. So I mean, you could sell anyone on fucking Cowboy Bebop. Jesus. It's like a litmus test. Like, can you sell... Is someone into anime? No? Sell them with Bebop. Are they into anime? You can sell them on Bebop. Pretty much. It's just like the most splashable thing in human history. It's ridiculous. So anyway, I wanted to say that really happy story a little quickly. You know, it's funny. As someone who does work in like film and shit, and I hear things about like broadcast and how a lot of newsrooms always have this age-old motto of, and I quote, "If it bleeds, it leads." And it's a really terrible mindset because people will stick around for horrible news, and I think there's an oversaturation of horrible news that just floats around everywhere, and we're all stuck in this glut of terrible shit. So I like to share happy things with you guys. Now, speaking of happy things, this isn't really happy, but like this is just fucking shocking. Okay, so this is probably the big reason I'm doing a podcast today. First of all, some good old Mountain Dew. Oof. Alright. Let me share with you guys a thing. So, literally just last time. Sorry, it's a little dark in here, guys. Just bear with me. Listen to my sweet, sultry voice or whatever. So, a little thing. If you follow me, Brandon, on Twitter, or you're on my Discord server, a little thing with YuGiOh happened a little while ago. And it pisses me off, seriously. Okay, so YuGiOh Legacy of Duelist Link Evolution. I'm just gonna call it Legacy Links, pretty much. So the game launched in Japan, and you can buy it through a Japanese account. It's not a big deal. A thing about that, the game has full English support. The Japanese game has complete English text. I don't know. It kind of just fucking happened. It kind of just happened. So if you need proof about this bullshit that I'm talking about, first of all, ask Brandon. He's been playing this game like constantly since it launched, and I think he's already gone through the entire story mode. Bless him for that. And he's doing the dual challenges. First of all, that's fucking insane. The fact that this game is all... What in the hell? Why does Konami do this shit to us? So the game's out. You can literally just have full English text. You can read it if you just select the option for it in the options menu. First of all, I'm sorry for the crap quality, but no, literally, the date is currently April 29th. This game is slated to come out in America in August, and if you select the game to be in English, which you can do in the options menu, once it loads, thank you 4G Wi-Fi, because crap concrete walls. Oof. There, yeah, no. This, what the hell? Yeah, the fucking for some odd reason, this game that still has another like 3 or 4 months to come out in America, just mysteriously has full English text in Japan. So that's the thing. I think I know why. I think it's because when they do, the Konami of America has to do the censorships for the kiddies when they come in and play Yu-Gi-Oh, which is hilarious because I'm pretty sure the average player who's played this game now is like 15 years old or something. This is not something kids get into. This is not a kids thing anymore. This is like a teenager thing. You don't have to go your way for this shit. Guns, kids in America, everyone knows what a fucking gun is because of the school shootings. Dark, it's pretty true actually. Ugh. So yeah, no, that's it's bad that we have to wait this long for it to come out in the States because we'd already get it. Oops. All right. So because the game's already out, pretty much out in English, just not in America, people have been digging out a bunch of stuff for this game, Brad as well. So there is both a lot of effort and no effort put into this game at the same time. So which one I have pulled up? Okay, so the big thing for me, the thing that arguably is the worst aspect of this game. You see that? This is a picture from Brandon. Oh, that's not it. You see that? User deck count 1 out of 32. This means. Excuse me a sec. Let me just zoom out because this is a massive fucking picture. Yeah, no. It turns out that this Japanese game that has what 8,000 plus cards, 12,000 probably at this rate. 32 deck slots. Now, for a single person, that might seem like a respectable amount. You know, maybe because like there's not a lot of decks you give you casually running and all that malarkey. Would me and Brendan do our Let's Play this game, or say you share a save account with someone for some odd reason, like you like to do stuff together? I don't know. This is gonna run out very quickly because this 32 becomes 16, if even. So yeah, this is pretty bad. This is the same deck limit that was from the original game too, and this is basically that plus the rest of the cards that were released in Arc 5, and the first. Okay, the story only goes to like the first season, but I'm pretty sure I can have at least like 2 seasons of cards for Brains. So this is horrid. This is the worst thing you could possibly have done, Konami. I will literally shill out money. $20, done. Just give me more fucking deck slots. Jesus Christ. I can't believe they actually did that. That's just horrible. Another weird thing is that for the deck slots, yeah, so back in Vanilla Legacy of the Duelist, they had a certain amount of beginners decks you can use. They're called structure decks. Like you had a Synchro structure deck, an XP structure deck, General structure deck. So this is the one I pulled up, which is actually a fairly decent structure deck, I would say. Let me see what it was. Control Plus? Yes. This is a pretty... So, the structured decks, I will say, completely are way better in Legacy of the Duelist than they are in any other fucking Yu-Gi-Oh game. Millennium Duels, you're not winning a game off the regular structure deck. You have to grind. It's bullshit. So, this is a fairly generic, but somewhat operational structure deck that you can just... The basic structure deck, just boom, right there. And it's fairly effective. This will probably get you through... This can pilot you through Duelist Kingdom without much issue, and probably a little bit of GX. But at that point, you want to get Cyber Dragons, I would say. When the game does come out in the States, I will absolutely make a couple of guides for how to beat the story mode, or what are some general good strategies for that. This game. So anyway, my point about this: Duel Links has the exact same structure of decks as Vanilla Legacy. Which is not too weird until you consider the fact that there's no Link structure deck at all. Despite the fact that this game is Yu-Gi-Oh! Link Evolution. Not only is this game... Oh yeah, that's right, another thing I have to talk about. This game not only covers up to like... Let me see where Brian posted that. This game not only covers up to like only the fucking beginning of Reigns. And also, I mean, look at this. This is it. This is from Brandon. This is all it has for Reigns, which is absolutely nuts. As soon as it decides to load, and just pull screen, whatever. This is what I live with right now, guys. This is why you're not seeing YouTube content right now. Because of this. Awesome. But no, seriously, look at this shit. This is all there is for story in general. Now, I personally think there's going to be a lot more DLC add-ons for the story mode. Like, they did it for Orichalcos and Legacy 1. They did it for Zone, which it's pretty good. The fact that they actually did story add-ons is pretty nice. The thing that scares me, though, is that when they did Arc 5, if you remember my Let's Play of Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of Duelist, they did no story whatsoever. So this is kind of missing a lot of shit. Like, this is, if I remember correctly, I think like barely halfway through Season 1. So, yeah, this is nothing at all. Oof. But I suspect that this will either have more content when it comes out to the West, or it'll be DLC at some point, because it's Konami. They're going to obviously charge us an arm and leg for DLC add-ons. It's just in their nature. So yeah, this is a weird timeline we live in, where we got a new Yu-Gi-Oh game. It's the only. This is the only Yu-Gi-Oh game being released on consoles these days and has story in it at all. So, okay, yeah, that's not weird at all. Anyway, we were talking about a lot of shit in this chat. Oh yeah, this fusion structure deck is really good because you get this guy, First of Dragons. This card's, first of all, if you're trying to get into Legacy of the Duelist, I highly recommend you choose a deck that has this in it. First of the Dragons. This card's really, really good, actually. Like, this thing can't be killed unless it's attacked over by a normal monster. And that's only, like, Blue Eyes. Like, vanilla Blue Eyes. So, yeah. Story will give you grief? Just use this fucking thing. This is really good. Yeah, pretty much. Excuse me. Nose. Going. Oof. I sometimes forget how strenuous you can be to do a podcast all by yourself with no partners whatsoever. Fun times. So, yeah, that's, yeah, there's a lot of shit to be had here. What else was going on about this? Oh, yeah, Konami's trying to have massive discount sales on Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of Duelist, which is weird because not only can you actually buy Link Evolution for yourself right now, but, yeah, the game's coming out in August for America. So, this is strange. I mean, okay, you know what? Yeah, no, do fucking discount sales. Get me more YouTube views because apparently my fucking my deck recipe videos just get like so many views. Like, on average, I think it gets as many subscribers as I have for views, if not more. So, yeah, no, absolutely. Go ahead and keep getting me shit. Absolutely. Also, they did actually bother to add more assets to the game. Oof. So, yeah. Fun times had by all, and then it's just me going through a bunch of stuff. But if nothing else, this game does cover the entire story for Arc 5. Generally, you know, for as much as Legacy of Duelist likes to do. So, it's something. It's something. You know, it's not that big a deal. Also, when I've resolved to do something fun, when we get around to doing a Let's Play of Link Evolution, I'm going to try to show off every tier 0 deck that's ever existed. So, which is only like a handful. So, you know, fun times. Very fun times. So, yeah, no, literally, this is just insane. The fact that you can do this is even more surreal knowing that we're gonna have to replay Duel's Kingdom under Master Rule 4. I mean, you know, first of all, the pendulums on the side, that was already weird in the vanilla game. But now in this game, you can only summon one extra deck monster. So that means each duelist can only fusion summon one monster. I mean, for me, that's just really weird. At least I personally think that's the case. So, that's surreal as hell. Yeah, let me get a drink really fast. That was a lot of words. I still can't believe Konami's doing that. This is just insane. This is just a waste of resources. Then again, considering how low budget Legacy of Duelist already is, this is only the first game in a while that have animations for monsters. So that's pretty good. All right, where do we go from here? I guess a smaller thing. So this is a funny thing. Webcam on? Yes. Okay. So Azure Lane, kind of the next Patreon plays I'm going to be doing when I eventually settle in and start recording again. They're having a little crossover event right now with Kizuna Eye, if you're familiar with the whole VTubers thing. Yeah, this is This is that character, that adorable one with like the pink ribbon and the brown hair. I don't know what he's going on about. It's kind of funny. She even yells "fuck you" in the game, but it's like FAKYUU, but you can clearly tell she's saying "fuck you" because this is adorable. Also, you can literally drop F-bombs at people. It's great. I love this shit. So, whenever I get to recording Azure Lane, which I hope is soon. God, I hope it's soon. This game looks ridiculous. It's only the game's gonna naturally overtake Content Collection because Content Collection's developers have some form of xenophobia because Japan. Go figure. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. Seriously, these guys have overtaken. I could talk about Azure Lane in depth for a little bit and just be like, how this series has overtaken Contai so fucking quickly, and also a combination of that and how Content Collection just kind of runs itself into the fucking ground. Because yeah, they're idiots. These guys actually believe in international appeal, and their mobile game is doing really, really well. So there is that. Okay, that's a quick little thing. I just find it's cute. I find it's adorable. Probably also because if you actually go look up like, if I were actually to go to Twitter and attempt to look up stuff, I probably could. Except if I can't go dig up the cute video I found. I hate allergies. My allergies only affect me when I'm recording. Go figure. Will this ever load? That is a fantastic. What's this loading here? I'm dealing with right now, people. there it is. Okay, hold up. That is the cutest shit ever, guys. Jesus, that is so good. Oof. All right, so yeah, if you guys ever want a reason to get into Azure Lane, I guess now's a good time as any. On top of the designs for Atago and Takao in general, and a lot of other stuff. Bismarck, yeah. God, this. It's just, they actually did it. The bad men actually fucking did it. Jeez. I feel like the one person on Earth who has the watch keys in the eye. I should probably try it at some point, but I don't know. Also, yeah, new background. I actually changed my background, and I liked it, so yeah. So, I guess my next topic for this fine evening, because I didn't really get a list of things I had to talk about in advance. I just kind of like threw some stuff together. I was like, okay, so you want to see an embarrassment? We're gonna talk about an embarrassment. So, let me just stay straightforward. I don't hate this happened. If the guys who play Goku and Vegeta, Chris Sabat and Sean Channel, my boys, then they absolutely can. Go figure. All right, go figure. Go ahead. Have at it. Go do it. But, see, the weird thing is that they kind of blew this up into like a fucking esports event. Now, when I sit down at this new place and we have stable internet and I have time, go figure. Look at this. They made a whole fucking like, sorry, I gotta let the shit quality. But they made this into a fucking like esports event. They try to make this like it's fucking regional tournament. Not even regional, like this is like an invitational. This is so weird. Like, okay. Should I mention that this also happened to coincide with the 30th anniversary of Dragon Ball Z? And this is going alongside a controversy of the really shit Dragon Ball collection. And there's a non-zero possibility this is being used to mask the bullshit that is that. So let's see, what the hell happened here? They have like some weird like bracket thing where it's like teams go against each other, like Team Sabat and Team Shamel. This is just like, what in the fuck? Okay. So let me point out a couple things to you guys right now. So first of all, I mean, again, if these guys want to play games, absolutely go right ahead. I do not object to that whatsoever. But here's the thing. These guys are people with actual lives who have likely never touched fighters once, even after they voiced the game. Like, I haven't looked at the fucking footage yet, but looking at the comments, yeah, this doesn't really inspire good things. Also, you know what also doesn't inspire good things? This view count. 11,000 views. 87.5% like-dislike ratio. Ooh. Celebrating 30 years of Dragon Ball Z with a match for the decades. Don't insult me like this. Oh, and don't get me started on the dumb bullshit about where's Vic? Get the fuck out of here. Jesus Christ. Probably touching little girls somewhere else. That's where he is. I am not a nice person sometimes. Do not let anyone ever fool you about that. I am just a well-mannered person. So, the matches here, I have not, unfortunately, had a chance to actually watch this yet because this happened on my long school day. And, yeah, I've heard, these guys are fully, like, full-time workers who probably play things super casually and likely don't put stock into fighters whatsoever. Again, I don't want to be throwing rocks and glass houses because I'm not saying I'm the best person. I'm not the best player in fighters. I'll admit that, but I actively try to get better on a regular basis. Problem here.
Oh, power up, power up, power up.
You know what? That's kind of unfair, right? Jack Martin actually got it.
Can I also just say that modern day fighting game announcers are really shit. I just want to put that out really quickly.
But Chris Baker don't got Mr. States in here.
Hey, listen.
People watched this for 2 hours. You know, that wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing, but this game has already been out for a year, and the meta has developed so much. Like, at this point, I could literally go online and have much more engaging matches than this. This is, oh god, someone just chose Zamasu. That's probably Ian Sinclair. That was probably him. Also, I heard word that Ian Sinclair actually brought his own fighting stick. That's not just an item you have randomly lying around. That is impressive. Like, this is... Yes, auto combo. Someone did a jump in. Okay. Who the fuck's on comment? These people are really, really bad. Oh, wait, we got names. Who is... Did they have fucking Yipes on commentary? Are you shitting me? Oh, that's insulting. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus Christ. Why? If you guys don't know, IFC Yipes is only, like, one of the most legendary fighting game commentators of all time. This dude hasn't been paid an arm. This dude had to be paid to make really bad gameplay seem exciting. That is a test of endurance right there. This is... Oh, he almost did a combo, I think. Vanish. Oh my god, this person knows combo somewhat. Wait, who the fuck? Someone here knows combos. Again, I'm going to sit here and watch the full thing at some point when my internet is more cooperative, but oh my god, someone here actually has combos. So, yeah, let's just wrap this up with saying that, you know, this is obviously like, this came out of nowhere. They started advertising this thing like a week before it launched, and that's kind of really embarrassing. Second of all, for the amount of views that this got versus how much that hypes it up, I mean, it's not like you're throwing on matches that are kind of like, you can have the equivalent of you if you make a new account on PlayStation and just jump into online. That's kind of embarrassing. That's kind of terrible. Well, I mean, yeah, that's horrible. Again, these are fully grown adults who probably haven't touched on a video game in a long ass time. So, oops. I mean, they probably do. There are probably guys who are really, really cool, but still, I'm gonna have to check it out later. So, oopsie, that's a thing. It's a shame too. God. All right, so shit. There's another thing I want to mention. Did we talk about that? Yeah, sure. Let's talk about that. Why not? I haven't talked about this at all because. Oh wait, Dragon Ball Super. That's not what I wanted to type in. Why are you at the top? Oh, this guy. Right, he does all the fucking clickbait. So, I've never really talked about this before, and this is actually something I might watch with you guys. So there are episodes, or rather, this is a standalone anime for Super Dragon Ball Heroes, or Dragon Ball Heroes, I guess. I don't know who thought this was a good idea. So you guys probably have okay, ever since the game came out on Switch, you guys probably know of what Dragon Ball Heroes is. This is basically like Justice League, pretty much. It's just in this entire what if situation where it's just kind of a bunch of heroes thrown into a blender. Time traveling shit, a lot of what if material, just go and have fun. So they made an anime out of it. And the weird thing is that apparently you can just kind of post the anime wherever and no one will really care. Like, there's apparently no copyright for this whatsoever. I mean, it kind of makes sense because the intros have had no copyright whatsoever or the promotional, like, commercials. So, like, you can literally just go in and just see, like, the entire fucking show on YouTube. No one's blocking this whatsoever. Probably because of, I think Brand says money issues or something to that effect. I don't remember what the hell it was, but this exists. I'm amazed it does. So, yeah. So, because there's no copyright whatsoever, I'm probably going to sit down and do a Let's Watch of this at some point because, like, this is just weird. Also, I love how, God, the idiots who try to do this every single week. Like, here's all the episodes that currently exist. Oh, here's more episodes that currently exist. And you just have to repeat ad nauseum. That's horrible. But no, just like, if you ever watch any of this, it's pretty much just a bunch of, oh boy, it's fascinating that I can like watch Dragon Ball with you guys in a capacity on YouTube, but it's also so horrible because like the animation is of course the usual Dragon Ball Super standard, but it's also like a weird episodic thing. I guess to their sort of credit, they're not currently doing Dragon Ball Super, so you gotta give the animator something to do, right? I don't know. Fuck if I know. Eh. Yeah, I don't care. Also, they brought in Golden Cooler because, you know, we gotta have that filler content or the what-up content. If I sound numb to this, it's because, like, once you start breaking the rules, that's when I start really losing interest. And it's kind of long since I started breaking its own rules, so fuck me. Yeah, Gold Cooler's in here somewhere. Again, I will probably sit down and watch the entire show with you guys on a series of videos, and that would be super interesting. Yep, there he goes. Jesus fucking. You don't need this. You just don't need. You know, it's funny because Frieza literally could have become any color he wanted, but he chose gold because he wanted to mock the Saiyans that killed him because they're gold colored. Cooler doesn't have that much of a grudge against them. So, weird and excessive, but not horrible. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff about this. Again, I'll probably do a Let's Watch of this at some point when I'm actually situated in this new place, so, you know, there is that. Alright, was there anything else I want to talk about? Do we talk a little more about fighters? I'm kind of thinking that, honestly. Nah. Well, I mean, okay, I'll just mention this and glancing them. This might be a short podcast this week, guys, because it hasn't been that long since the last one, but, how do I do this? Or what do I search up? Well, needless to say, the backlash against the, hold up. Let's just go look at the like-dislike ratio of this shit. Because this is not even a trailer. We're not watching it again. I just want to go see the like-dislike ratio. And again, I gotta sit here and wait for it to load. Oh, it's actually not that bad. But, yeah, less than 30 seconds. Oof. Oof. That's not good. You know, I guess there is one thing I could real quickly look up. Did I just type in E 2019? I thought I typed in Evo. Evo, there we go. I guess I will mention this, because this is actually pretty interesting. Evo 2019, since we're kind of coming upon it in a couple months. Ironically, around August, too. Go figure. Yeah, no, this is... Or maybe July? One of those two. So, Evo is around the corner, and a surprise entry kind of slid in, and no one really expected it, and it's really bolstered the fuck out of the community. Yeah, Under Night Inbirth is suddenly in there. Eunice just kind of slid into the fighting game scene. Rather, it's been around for a couple years, and it's been fairly on the more underground side, but I would argue it's been on the incline for a while. Yeah, all of a sudden, it just got in. There's at least one more game that's supposed to pop up on here, but my internet's crap, so forgive me for that. But Yeah, under Eunice is kind of an Evo now, and that's honestly surprising because it kicked out Blaze Blue CF. It also kicked out Super Smash Bros. Melee for you guys who are adamant against Super Smash Bros. Melee for some odd reason. It's okay. I get it's a game from 2001, but it's still super engaging to watch. Like the shit the community does be damned. It's still not bad to watch, but probably I will agree. It's probably didn't need to be on the biggest stage of them all. That will say that. So this just kind of happened. And now everyone's jumping ship to trying Eunice out, and it's kind of super interesting. So, yeah, go figure. Everyone, people like Dr. Doya and fucking Jamcroft just kind of jumping like, hey, this is at Evo. I'm just gonna go ahead and try it. Yeah, okay. Begone Thought. Also, Smash Bros. Ultimate is in there. Go figure. That will. I think from the listings I saw for the entries. I think I saw that Smash Ultimate definitely has the highest one, that's for sure. What am I looking up? Registration. Let's take a look. It was something in here. Someone actually posted like the leaderboards for the games that are currently the highest in there. This was from last year, I believe. I can immediately tell because Street Fighter 5 is still in there. Oh god, Injustice 2 fell off hard. It was there once, I think, and yeah, no. God, they're still using the Maximilian font. Jesus Christ, guys. Here it is. I think this is it. Someone posted this in Resident Evo. Oh, I thought that was someone else. Okay. So yeah, Smash Ultimate is at the top right now, followed by Street Fighter 5, then Tekken 7. It's honestly amazing that Street Fighter 5 overtook Tekken 7 because people in the Street Fighter community are having problems with the game, recent seasons, and design decisions across the board. Also, god damn, this is the first time SoCal has been Evo in fucking like 6 years, and this is where we're at. 8th place. Oof, I guess that 2 booty didn't help it out too much. Well, did it? Mortal Kombat 11's in there. That's pretty cool. Sam Show was somehow number 5, and I don't think a lot of people these days have ever touched the game. I mean, I haven't touched the game. Somehow Eunice is in there. Granted, this is on April 9th. Okay, this is the more official thing. These numbers are probably subject to heavy change once we get closer to the season, but I mean, just the fact that it looks like this is still pretty impressive. Well, yeah, Smash Ultimate is still at the top there. Yeah, maybe Soul Calibur should just bleed into Smash Ultimate. I think that's what they need to do in order to see success these days. Let's see. Yeah, everyone's drooling over MK11. Everyone's losing their nut. Everyone's dropping their go for MK11, and like I can kind of get why because it looks good, but it just reminds me so much of Injustice 2 that I kind of can't bring myself to care. Is that weird to say? I think it might be weird to say, probably a little cruel, but that's just kind of what I feel about it. It's just not gripping me at all. So, you know, whatever. I'm sure it'll be good. I don't doubt that, but I mean, I don't know. It just feels like Mortal Kombat 10 was just kind of more of an expansion of MK9. Which is not bad because MK9 is where I started to try to take stuff seriously. But yeah, that's just me personally. If it's good, it's good. I'm not going to deny that, but I just don't think I'm going to be into it. So, yeah. I guess it's going to be another day for the podcast, guys. Again, I will hopefully be moved out of here pretty soon, and we can go ahead and start posting content again because, God, I have a lot of crap. I even just want to get my setup up and running again because I have more guides I want to make. For Cooler's pretty much done. His guide's pretty much like almost completed. Yeah, like this, guys. This script is fucking monstrous. Oh Jesus Christ, why? Oh, let me pull it up. Using this bootleg Microsoft Word. Oh yeah, I haven't drawn everything down yet. Well, I have a lot of physical notes I gotta go like actually put down. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed. I'm gonna go hopefully because I'm currently doing this, continuing down YuGiOh Pro so I can attempt. I'm just fucking sore that Brandon's suddenly able to play fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! Even though this game came out of Japan, but it's got English support. I'm just like, well, I'm broke. I don't have internet. My Switch's at the new house. Oops. Not much I can do about that. Alright. Peace out, guys. See you. Well, I'll probably do another podcast this weekend. Maybe.